What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be exploring some of the local barangays next to Bonifacio Global City. During the nighttime, I'm going to hit South Cembo, and then I'm going to walk towards Guadalupe. I already walked there in the daytime, but I feel like the vibes and everything changed during the nighttime, so it's going to be epic. But before we head into the barangays, I'm going to meet up with a fellow YouTuber and a friend of mine that I know for a long time, the Wallace family. It's a beautiful family, you know, American and Filipino family together. They make content in their YouTube channel. They make content back in the States, and they make content here in the Philippines, Japan, other countries. So we're going to meet them for a bit, and once I'm done, I'm going to be hitting the barangays to see what's going on. So without further ado, join me. So guys, there is a fellow friend and YouTuber that I've known for years. We've been following each other. They're from the States. It's a mixed couple, American and Filipino. And after a long time, we finally met each other in person out here. The Wallace family.
Hello.
That's
How you doing?
How you doing? A beautiful family, biracial kid over here. We out here in the BDC. You guys been out here for a month, right?
Yeah, for the whole month.
That's a long time. They come out here, they travel Japan, other countries. They have a YouTube channel, so definitely check them out.
Yeah.
They're blogging too. I'll be in the channel too, so it was special to meet you guys.
All right, all right.
We're in this Japanese restaurant in BGC called Kiwami. Walked by this place many times, but I never had it. So I decided to join them, you know, why not? First time we meet in person and all that, got a squad. So gonna look at the menu. I don't think I'm gonna eat too much, just basic, but why not, right? Try the food, it's mostly Japanese joint. Trying to see what's out here to eat in BGC. So they got grilled skewers, let me see. Then they got raw food, veggies. Oh wow, this is good. Price is pretty reasonable too. All of this. Seafood. Nice. They got ramen too if you like ramen. Over here. So yeah, pretty wide menu. They got a pretty wide menu out here, you know. So I'm gonna see if the food is good, and I'll let you guys know, and I'll probably come here with my fiance next time. So they've been here many times, so they say the place is actually pretty good, but yeah, let's check it out. Food has arrived. I only order skewers because I ate a little bit early, and later I'm gonna vlog, so I just got a little something to hold me up, but I want to show you what we got here. Skewers. Okay, this is like seafood. We saw the skewers right here. They gave me chopsticks, but I don't know how to eat with chopsticks, so I'm just gonna... This is good and juicy, let's try it out. Let me try the skewers, let's see. Oh, that's a bone? Wow, it's pretty good and tender. The flavor is pretty good. So it was actually great to meet with the Wallace family. Like I said, I've been watching their videos for years, you know, knew them from years online, but never met them in person in a while. Also some great people, some great family. I'm gonna link their channel down below in the description so you guys check them out and watch their content. You know, they're based out in the US, but they come a lot to the Philippines, you know, Filipino American family. And I had a blast. They were pretty nice people, you know, and they treat me to dinner. Even though I already ate, but I couldn't turn it down, so treat me to dinner. But now let's do some exploring around the barangay. And you know, I always record here in the daytime, but now I'm gonna do it in the nighttime. The Buta shortcut, I know it's gonna be epic if you film it when it's dark or nighttime. You see how a lot of people go. Gonna enter the shortcut. This is it right here. I already filmed this area in the daytime, but let's see the vibes in the nighttime with the street food and the lights and everything. I think it's gonna be actually epic. They call this barangay South Cembo, which it borders Taguig and Makati. Once you exit it, this is what you get. It's not too busy now, but you see the lights. Wow, it's a line of people here. I guess they finished working in Bonifacio Global City, and they're gonna take the tricycles back to other regions. There's a lot of street food over here. Got this one right here. And then behind me, you see the contrast, Grand Hyatt, hello. Grand Hyatt, and this over here is like a different wall, but it's literally right and the other side. Here you got carinderias, tricycles. So here's where you enter a different world. What is selling out here? Okay, pretty cheap stuff. I'm gonna walk a little bit towards the other side and see what can I find. I think the busy area is gonna be Jacinto. But you know, every time I always blog in the daytime, now I'm blogging in the nighttime in the barangay. So you know, I wanna see what the vibes are over here in nighttime. And these are like local, regular neighborhoods. If you hear the motorbikes, you could take that and get around. I guess it'll take you near Kalayaan, or maybe you could pass by Guadalupe. Because in the map, everything looks nearby, but it's a little bit far to walk around. Look at this house, how nice it is. And I think during holiday seasons, it's good to be out here, like people be celebrating. If I go by Jacinto Street, that would take me to Kalayaan. That area is gonna be busy, so I wanna see what it looks like during the nighttime. But I'm gonna continue walking down here because it looks pretty epic. And the streets are pretty tight, but it's pretty fun. Here they got like a business right here. Please, let me go down here. I want to see what's out here. I never walked down this way. And look at the contrast, apartments on a fossil global city. And then a regular local barangay. I know somewhere around here they got a basketball court that I see in my apartment unit. Let me see if I pass in front of it. You see the area, how it looks like. I just can't seem to find where the basketball court is. I know it's somewhere around here to my right, but a lot of things are pretty much hidden. You got a street dog. Apparently it's supposed to rain tonight. This is my first time walking this side of South Cembo. I think it combines with another barangay. There's like multiple barangays next to each other. Like I said, you know, it's a pretty cool community and the people are pretty nice and friendly. Over here it's pretty quiet, but when I make it to the main street, you're gonna see how busy it is and popular. And look at these houses, how nice they are. The trees, I like how they keep the plants and the trees out here. Oh, I wonder if there's a dead-end road, what I'm gonna find here ahead of me. That's the beauty about exploring. And they got like a laundromat right here where people can do their laundry. So a community that literally has it all. I figure the next street I'll make a left and see where that's gonna lead me to. Now I did a detour over here, probably gonna do a block or two, but I'm surrounded by beautiful houses. I guess they just choose a different form of architecture to each house that they build right here. Look at these houses. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly because it's nighttime, but a good thing my camera, it shoots pretty well in the night. But it's pretty much residential and quiet. I think the next block is where I can make a left and walk the entire area. You see the contrast of neighborhoods next to each other. I think over here I'm gonna make my left and walk towards the other side. Sorry. And if we walk here, we'll see where this takes me to. I think this is the first time I've vlogged in areas like this during the nighttime. Even though I walked areas like this in Manila many, many times, but first time that I actually document or film it. It's a car passing by. Streets are pretty tight, but a whole community lives out here, you know, good people, working class people, you know. As long as you respect the locals, they respect you back and treat you, you know, pretty nice. I gotta be careful with the cars. Streets are tight, and the cars are still passing by, you know. And then look at the tall buildings of uptown Bonifacio Global City. And here we got like a street art. Let me see, can I make a right or a left? Now here I am by an alleyway. It seems like they have a little bit of a street art over here. Super tight, so I pray that another car don't have to pass by. But a good thing I'm skinny, only like 70 kilos, AKA 154 pounds. So I can fit these. But I'm guy for you guys, you hear the dogs. But it's mostly like nice, beautiful houses over here. Look at this one ahead of me. See, look at this house. How cute it is in the balcony. And then they got like local shops, you know. There's like a little sari-sari store, I think, in the Esquinita. And then over there's the Grand Hyatt. One of the tallest buildings in the whole Philippines. Yo. What's up, man? Good? Everything? No, I'm good, I'm walking, thank you. Many explorers. There's more people out here. It's gonna get busier a little bit ahead of me. But a pretty interesting community over here. I like how they have little shops around. like in literally almost every block. So if you're hungry or crave a snack, you can literally just walk around, buy something for an affordable price. Here keeps going. I heard a guy singing videoke, literally going up a hill. So good cardio over here. Humidity, weather, and walking up and down. Like I said, I think in the holidays, like in Christmas and New Year, this area should be probably jam-packed with people. Forgive me, the quality is not best. It's probably a little bit dark. It's one of the reasons why I like filming in the daytime. I think ahead of me is Jacinto Street. Now the light is literally reflecting in my face, but I think this is gonna be the busy route. And here you go, and then you see St. Luke's Resource Center, and then I'm gonna make a right. And then this is Jacinto. Wow, I thought it was gonna be actually a little busier, but it's not. Maybe get this past rush hour. You see at 5 o'clock is when you'll see it busy. Gotta be careful with the tricycles, man. See all of them? Wow. Motorbikes, everything out here. And then this will take us straight into Kalayaan. I'm probably gonna detour into Guadalupe for a little bit. So it literally got everything here, like market, vegetables. I wanna see what Guadalupe looks like in the nighttime. But we got like a place where they sell like chicken to my right. But yeah, I'll show you what's going on ahead of me. There's a little bit more people ahead of me. I think when I go down the hill, that's when you're gonna see all the business going on here, see? And one time I was walking around here and I spotted like a food market in my left. There's mostly like, you know, restaurants, palenque. They just sell like iced tea over here. And there's like a little bit of a street food stall in the other side over here, a lot of people buying. And then it'll get nicer when I go down here, you know. This is gonna go down the hill and there'll be Kalayaan. Wow, they got a barber shop. So community within community over here. Coffee shop over here and fried chicken. So it's the first time I see this in the nighttime. And so far it's pretty cool and epic. Just gotta watch out with the cars and the motorbike. And then here you gotta be defensive moguls. A lot of people when they drive, they don't stop. So literally you gotta do your move. This is kind of like a food court over here. Got like a lot of joints in the inside of this spot, including a gym. Wow, that's cool. And this is literally happening right next to Bonifacio Global City. I think over here I'm entering the borderline of Makati. You know, there's been like a little bit of dispute with the reclamation land of municipalities. But yeah, look at the traffic here. Crazy, right? And then there's another one in the other side, another barangay. But yeah, I think if I come during sunset, this is when it's gonna be jam-packed in the traffic and all of that. Oh, they even have like a store where they sell clothes over there. That's cool. Wow, man. And then you can see Bonifacio Global City right behind me. So yeah, now I'm going down the hill. This is gonna be when I walk back to the condo. That's gonna be a little bit intense. But I love walking and exploring around. It's got like a mini pharmacy here. If you guys get a little bit sick, you can buy some stuff out here. And then this is the crazy Kalayaan, a place that I would hate to drive around. Intensity. Look at this, wow. I guess I'll do with the locals too. I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Yep, I made it, easy peasy. And now I'm gonna walk to Guadalupe to see what's going on right there. Feels weird to walk this at nighttime because I pass here many, many times during the daytime, especially when I head towards the MRT in Guadalupe, but now, oh, they even got like a bakery over here. This over here is a little bit intense, this cross area. And now I am in Guadalupe, but I'm gonna walk a little bit more ahead where the markets are to see what are the vibes over there. This area is not much, it's chill, but when you go near EDSA area and near the MRT, that area is always packed and they have a lot of local markets over there, so you're gonna walk around to see what's going on. But I love Guadalupe, you know, one of my favorite neighborhoods out here in Makati, really close to Bonifacio Global City. I think the only thing that kills is just the humidity, you know. Like it's hot and humid. I grew up in an island that's like this weather, but usually it makes me feel like weird. Even though I ate a little bit of food with the Wallace family and I had an iced tea, you know, I eat it because I know I need it to refuel something in the system, but even with this hot weather, you're still feeling like the effects of the weather. But I'm gonna have a dinner later. Once I'm done with this video, I'll go out with my fiance and see what can we eat for food. Wow, I can actually see the lights of Mandaluyong, EDSA, ahead of me. It's just a different vibe when you walk here in the daytime and the nighttime. There goes the famous jeepney. And a lot of motorbikes. You say it's probably gonna get more intense ahead of me. One more block and I think I can make my left. And ahead of me is where it's gonna get actually busier. I'm starting to see the lights ahead of me. I guess if you're near EDSA or the train station or bus or anything, that's where they try to make it look nice and neat. And here's my friend 7-Eleven. I ain't gonna lie, it actually looks nice in the nighttime, Guadalupe. But most of the times I always stop at the 7-Eleven and I get myself a water. Either if I'm going to the train or I'm coming back. Look how packed the jeepney is. Wow. My heart and respect goes out to the Filipinos who commute every day to work hard. Oh, wow, what is this, like a market? This is pretty cool. Oh, it's a calendaria, nice. And here's where it's gonna get busy. I'll have to be a little careful with the camera, you know, clouds and everything. But I think it's gonna be nice. So it seems like this area comes out to life in the nighttime. It's kind of reminding me kind of a little bit of Poblacion. Like the streets like this, not too wide, but the building's a little bit high up. You see the lights behind me, there's a jeepney behind me, so I'll be careful. But over here, you see? Then there's a detour that would take you straight into EDSA Highway. But even have like a little mini coffee joint right here. And then of course, Mercury Drug and Watson's, they got both of the top pharmacies of the Philippines next to each other. I've been here many times, but I just realized that this is happening. And then this is how people commute over here, the jeepneys and everything. You see how busy this area is. Just a Jollibee right here. Good. And then there's like a MRT station right ahead of me. Oh. And here's where the MRT is. First time that I walk here in the nighttime. We have an idea what it looks like. And very friendly people so far. But you already see what it looks like, so I'm just gonna literally turn back here. Famous EDSA, I always pass by here in a grab car in the nighttime. And it's the first time that I'm passing by on foot, so always like a good top of by. Now I'm just gonna head back and walk all the way back towards Bonifacio Global City. Huh?
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube, yeah. Money Explorers from Puerto Rico. Explorers from Puerto Rico. Yeah. Philippines #1. All right, guys, take. I love the Philippines, yeah. Love it, man.
Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?
Puerto Rico. Look how nice the street is. You see how friendly the guys are? You know, don't be intimidated by them. They're friendly, you know, talkative. Of course, you just gotta watch out for people. But look at the market over here, how nice it is. Cool. Sell street food, they sell jerseys. A couple of hotel units around here. Yeah, it's pretty epic in the nighttime. I like the lights, how they look like. Sometimes, you know, neighborhoods, they give like a different type of vibe if you block between the nighttime and the daytime too. I thought actually it was gonna be a little bit more packed, but it's okay, you know, people are super chill and cool over here. I love it. I like how the lights literally reflect my face. But yeah, it's been a pretty epic evening. I had a blast, man, meeting up with the family. And now doing my little thing over here in Guadalupe. Now I'm just gonna walk all the way back. Little bit of a mission, but hey, you see how dark my face is. Some places they have lights, other places they don't have lights, but you get an idea of what the neighborhoods look like in the nighttime when you vlog out here. You know what is another good thing I think that is great about vlogging at night? Despite it still being humid, it's not brutally hot like it is in the daytime. Like I'm not sweating too much like I usually sweat in the daytime, and there is breeze. Not everywhere, but certain streets that you walk, there's a cool breeze, so it kind of balances out when you're walking and vlogging. So I think those are a little bit more of the benefits out here. Look at the traffic over here. This goes from Kalayaan and then heads into the other side. Maybe it's like a shortcut to EDSA. And look at this jeepney, it has people on the back. See that? Here I am walking an alleyway, but it's also a shortcut at the same time. The reason I know is because I've seen a lot of locals shortcutting over here, then it would take me into Jacinto Street. And I'm a huge fan of shortcuts. You know, you can see the structure of architectures here around me. Look at the traffic here. Motorbikes, everything. And the people, this is back again, entering South Cembo. It says Pitogo there. So I'm leaving Barangay Pitogo and entering South Cembo. There's a lot of food choices over here. There's another one too. Here you can see part of the behind area, St. Luke Resource Center. You got this entrance here, and then on the other side is Bonifacio Global City. So if I make a right, a left, and then another right, I'm gonna be back into the entrance of Bonifacio Global City. So it seems like in the nighttime it's pretty epic, this area. They got a eatery area over there. I might have to come here and try some of the foods, you know. If a lot of people are eating, then it means it's good, and it's probably actually more affordable than in Bonifacio Global City. It's like the shortcut where a lot of the workers that come and they try some of the foods over there. So look at the buildings and the contrast. And then look at the Grand Hyatt over there in the back. I don't know why, I just think this is very cool, man, to see all of this next to each other. In the nighttime, I think this neighborhood is actually nicer or cool. It looks more cool than in the daytime. And then look at all the lines of the tricycles over here. Oh wow, so this gets busy in the nighttime. Goes all the way over here, and then if you go in the front, a lot of people, they line up to take some of these trikes. So you gotta be careful because the streets are tight and you're literally sharing it with the cars. See, that's Grand Hyatt right there. And then this is what you get, the barangays. So pretty interesting, right? Between daytime and nighttime. Happening spot, look at the doggy. Never get bored shooting content out here and seeing things happening, man. It's just pretty cool. Manila is just a city of its kind. Just like that, I'm back again in Bonifacio Global City. Shortcut right over there, and just gonna head back towards my accommodation, but I wanted to check out the barangay during the nighttime, and I like how they lit up the lights, and the vibes are actually pretty awesome. The city over here, Mitsukoshi. So here you see the difference and the contrast of the neighborhood I was filming a few minutes ago. But I think I'm gonna start wrapping up the video today. It's been a pretty interesting day, combined with a lot of things. Finally, I got to meet up with the Wallace family, and I had a blast. Very kind of them, you know, to treat me for some food. And then I came here to check out the barangay at nighttime to see what's going on now. Not too far from my house. So that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.